Welcome to the Movie Madhouse. I'm Rob.
I'm James.
I'm Jason.
And we're back.
Finally.
Poor guy. He's been sitting outside my door for 3 days. Is it time? Is it time?
Man, it's been over 2 weeks, and like this is a drug to me, man. Come on, I need talks about some shit.
You get your fix in. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna do that tonight. Because we are literally 2 weeks from CKX.
Yes.
Less than 2 weeks.
Yes.
And our next week is game night at the GME. So we'll chat. CKX,
of course. Yes.
We're gonna play games.
Right. So we're there to play a game.
We need the steam off before the pressure hits.
Right. so we're gonna go down the list and just get some details out there. Help,
And I was sitting down just kind of noting stuff, and this is a long freaking list. Like there is a lot going on that weekend.
Well, you see what happens when you add a second day?
I know. What sucks is I added a second day, and I still have stuff I can't get on the main stage to do.
Well, hey, that I can't. There's a word for that. There's a term for that.
Annoying.
An overabundance of happiness or something, or an overabundance of wealth.
I'll take that.
Embarrassment of riches.
Embarrassment of riches, maybe something like that.
I'll take that.
Having too much is never a bad thing.
Let's see here.
At least, well, not in this case.
I'm going to make a little thing that's going to go across the bottom here in a second.
Oh, a banner, a ticker.
Yes.
A ticker.
And I'll just do something short like that. Boom. There it goes. Boom. Make sure it's about right.
Go.
Excellent. So the first really cool news for CKX, it's 2 days.
2 days?
Just like you mentioned, it's 2 days.
Yeah, and Rob, when you double the time frame, you double the work.
Yep.
You didn't think of that.
Not entirely when we first decided it, but no. But
so gonna go back to 1 day next year?
I'm thinking about a 4-hour con.
Streamlined.
Yep. There'll be a line, just walk through.
Just like a reception line. That's it.
By the time you get to the end, you're done.
Yep.
But no, I'm having so much fun with this show, and I can't wait for people to experience this.
You're hitting your groove, so you don't seem nearly as stressed as I've seen you in the past.
Well, that's anybody on the committee that we've been chatting. Like yesterday, we went to the Sarnia Pop Culture Expo, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're sitting there talking like, should we be doing something? And it's like, I feel like we should, but literally everything's already in motion. Like there's nothing like for us to do.
You've built a good team.
Oh man, the team that runs this is amazing.
I
know I'm the face that throws myself in front of everything, but the team is just freaking amazing. So,
and that's important. When you got a good team, stuff gets done.
Exactly. So Saturday, Sunday. The only difference is Saturday is 10 to 6 and Sunday is 10 to 5.
Okay.
Yeah, that was one of the stipulations of the Bradley Center when we extended days, and it's like I can live with that.
Sure.
Sure. People need to get back home early Sunday to eat and get ready for bed, because after this weekend they will be pooped.
Yes, exactly. We've been to multi-day cons. You know how tiring it can
be. Exactly.
And that's as a fan. That's as a, that's just being there.
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine working it.
Exactly. Well, to start, the tickets are $15 in advance or $20 at the door, or they are $25 for the weekend pass or $40 at the door. So honestly, right now, online or at the GME, your best bet is to get your weekend pass, because that is the most savings right now.
Mm-hmm.
We are adding back the film and panel room.
Right.
This is my experiment because we had it before and people went up there, but not very many.
Yeah.
I personally, I don't know now if it was because we didn't advertise it enough, although we felt we did, or if maybe people were so focused on that show because it was one day.
That could be. So, giving them more time is very, very, a very, very possible I'm getting so totally tongue tied here. You know, it can only help.
I know. I know. I've gone to single day cons and multiple day cons. And when they have stuff like that, where there's a panel here or a screening there or something, if it's a single day, it's like, oh, that's going to cut my time over here, you know. But you're right. You're more laid back. You're more flexible with time if you have multiple days because you go, I can come back tomorrow.
Yep.
So,
and there's even the possibility with certain things, like maybe some of the more educational ones, like you got the art of 3D printing, or even maybe an artist panel. You could maybe do one of those on both days at different times. If you not to fill a slot, but to give people the option, if they can't make it the first day, catch it the second day.
Well, for this experiment, we are only having it the Saturday.
Okay.
Because again, I want to test it, but I don't want to break the bank.
Sure.
So we are just doing it the one day to start. And I wanted to point out the different things that were there. I'm just going to bring up the program really quick because it details the information. We have 6 different things scheduled in there. Okay. The first one is Joe Arena is coming. We did a little live feed with him on the weekend. But he is coming and he's going to talk about creating a game, like because he made a game called Score 44, which we still have to play. Maybe we'll play that on Tuesday.
Cool.
And his revised rules for Risk, which make a game never last more than an hour.
You mentioned that
you can't set the game up in an hour.
Okay, that part's very true too.
Not far off.
But it adds ships, which is interesting, so that no place is safe. It doesn't matter if you're in Australia. No place is safe.
Yeah, because there's not a whole lot of landlocked countries.
Just Australia only has that one point, and then you have the bridges between Kamchatka and is it
right? But
Alaska?
I mean, so if you're adding ships, and so there's not a lot of countries that don't have sea access.
Exactly. Oh, I see what you're saying. Sorry, yeah.
So you know those could be your strongholds, but good luck.
If you had like places in the middle, you could always get to them from other areas.
Yes.
But if you were in a continent trying to get to another continent, you had to go around and down, and this allows you to just go straight across. And
yeah,
so it's going to be interesting to see that. Then at noon, the long-awaited screening of A Long Ride Home.
Yes,
which both of you guys are in.
Yes. Some strong bacting in there.
He did. His bacting was amazing.
I heard if they do come up with a bacting award, he could be in contention.
Yes. Like I'm serious. People would walk by and their backs would shrink when next to his.
See, that says something. His back has presence.
But James, you're in there.
It was a great atmosphere, especially with the smoke machine and stuff. That looked great.
Oh, that hazer was just beautiful.
It was.
Oh, yeah.
I look forward to seeing it. I've only seen a few things that you've shown me, but not a whole lot. So especially from that day, I've only seen a few stills. So
we've screened the intro on here once.
Yes.
But that's the most that anybody's really seen. So this will be the first time, all 18 minutes of it. It's the first episode.
That's the full length? 18
for the first episode. Yeah. It's our second longest web series.
Really?
So it will be screened. Then at 1:00, we will be having Local Filmmaking 101. And it's interesting because we have, what's her name? Lori Lozolato. And I apologize if I said that wrong. She literally just submitted to the Chatham Kent International Film Festival, and the address said Chatham. It's like, what?
Nice.
So I called her and she said, yeah, I'd love to be on the panel. Monty Langford, who is a Chatham native, he's living in Toronto at the moment. He submitted a film to the Chatham Kent International Film Festival last year called Treasure, Pirate Treasure.
Yes.
About the little boy whose dad doesn't come to visit him.
I remember that one.
Yep. We also will have Kate and Carissa Strain, the sisters Strain. They will be talking. They're also going to be joined by Windsor's Walter Riggy. And we're all familiar with Walter.
Yes.
Walter does amazing work in sound, video, coloring, editing, like
all of it.
The guy does everything.
Yeah.
So he's going to be there. And we are also going to have, and I need your help with this, Jamie from the Cineplex
Yeah,
What's his last name?
Gardner.
Gardner. Thank you so much. I'm looking around going, because in my phone it says Jamie Cineplex. So I can categorize I people, if you're in my phone, I have a name beside your name. So I know which name you are. So that's what I have, Jamie Cineplex. And it's like, I don't know his last name. But he's going to come in because Walter's going to be there talking about production and things like that. And then he's going to be talking about the importance of getting these things on the screen and also his growing up in that movie area, like why he went into movies. So
the way you said that, I just thought there is no way in hell, even though James and Colin Farrell are tight, there's no way in hell he's getting him to CK Expo on 2 weeks' notice.
well, you don't know.
You said you're gonna need his help with something. That was immediately where I went. I said, Colin, it will not show up here on 2 weeks' notice.
If James gives a word, oh yeah, you know it.
I don't.
Do what's weird? I read that Al's comment. I read it in the Macho Man's voice. Oh, I didn't tip the screen over. I'm sorry. Are you able to get up and pull that screen out? I'm sorry. I'm making Jason work.
Up, down, around, and through.
So
around as a Comic-Con better than you.
Yeah, if you pull it out and you'll see how you'll feel it. There you go. That way you guys can read it too. And then Robert Bellamy can do anything. Thanks, Al.
I can see it.
We're gonna be talking about Al in a minute here too. And James is here.
Hello.
Hey, James.
Good evening. Welcome, James.
Al. And who was the first one?
Al.
That was it. Oh, it was all. It was both.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was
sorry.
all Al
I
Ruddick.
thought there was 3 names there. Hi, Al, and hi, James.
That's what I meant. I
Over there.
read that in Macho Man voice. You
Now
know?
I'm going to be looking over here, and I'm going to keep talking to here. Like, the camera's there.
That's okay. That's
Messing with my
okay.
head.
Also there we have an artist panel, and in that artist panel we have, where is it here? David Jacob Duke, Jared Sterling, local here in Chatham, and Alfonso Espinos. He is coming from Studio Comics Press.
I know him.
You know him.
I've met him.
Yes. They'll be discussing the life of an artist and self-publishing and things like that. And that's why it's Alfonso is going to be there. And that's amazing because he is a publisher.
Mhm.
He publishes our CKX comic every year.
Yeah. Great work.
Of which he sent me the proof today.
Yeah.
And it looks amazing. I may show you guys off camera. But I showed the artist, Anton Pavic. He goes by Juan.
Okay.
This is his first book. So,
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
I sent him the proofs and he's loving it. So I am so excited to get this out.
Awesome.
And then at, what kind is that? 3:00, Mr. Jeff McDonald, Messiah Complex Cosplay. Also in A Long Ride Home.
He's kind of the star.
Yeah, he sort of is. He'll be there with Witch of the Wilds cosplay and Strange Worlds cosplay. And they're going to talk about the do's and don'ts of cosplay contests. Things you should know going into it, things you should probably not do while you're in it, all the little tips and tricks of the trade for that. Make sure there's no more comments. Okay. And then at 4:00, the one you pointed out, the art of 3D printing. Adam from Printastic 3D will be putting on a little demonstration and talking about.
I should really try and sit in on that one.
You're curious about it?
Well, no. COVID. I spent $1,200
Oh,
buying
you did. That's
all
right.
the equipment and extra stuff for venting and all that stuff, and it has been sitting on my desk doing nothing for a year and a half now.
That's right. I remember you showing me pictures of it. You're going to print D&D minis.
That was my plan, but I failed on my first 3 attempts, and all sorts of things got in the way.
I remember that.
Yeah,
because I had one good test sample, and everything else went to shit after that.
but see, maybe you didn't fail, and maybe what you created was a failed experiment from the movie The Fly, going from pod to pod.
That is one way to kind of look at it, but it's very, very difficult. It's very tricky.
Not according to that gentleman. The beauty of distance.
Yep. He can't hurt me here.
Oh, James said, I'm interested in it too, Jason. So there you go.
Oh, though, it is fascinating, and yeah, if I were to get off my ass and get into it, it would be fun and really cool. But oh no. Just stop. Let's not go there. Okay, let's not go there.
You're right, though. It is so interesting. Adam, he showed me a piece that he's working on because he got a commission. A gentleman wanted this suit of armor based off of Godzilla.
Okay.
So he got looking at it, started printing some stuff, and he realized the plates were too solid, and wearing it, he would never be able to move.
Okay.
And Adam is all about, if he gives you something, it's functional. Like
Okay.
if he gives you a suit of armor, you can wear it, right? Not just look at it.
Right.
So they did some designing, and he showed me a hunk of I call it chainmail, but it's plastic, almost hexagons, and you can roll it over your hand. But it looks scalish to start, but he
Right.
said when he's done, he will be gluing little scales to it
Oh wow.
so that you can move and function in this suit. So
That's cool.
the things you can do are just insane.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. When I was first looking at the 3D printing stuff, I was looking at a bunch of videos on YouTube and stuff, and I saw there's like a test pattern thing that I could get, and it was this flexible dragon. You know those wooden snakes you see?
Yeah.
But it's like that, but it was a very detailed Chinese, like Asian dragon, and it would move. It was articulated.
Oh man. See, I love, and most of the time I found out, like, especially, that piece of armor that he showed me,
Mm-hmm.
he printed it like that. Like it wasn't assembled. He printed it.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
James said 3D printing is the future, from minifigures to homes.
Yes, I heard they can do that now. They make mini homes with a 3D printer.
Yep. What's it? That's true, James, but there's nothing like hand making it yourself. I'd be afraid to live in a house constructed by Al Ruddick. I've seen Al. Al's a great friend of mine. Al moves around a lot. So I would be afraid to see the house you build, Al.
Hey, I built a big ass shelf this weekend.
Yeah.
I was working on it for a week. Yes, 8 feet long, 4 feet high, made out of 2x4s and barn board. It weighs over 150 pounds.
Oh, wow.
But it is like blocked, sturdy. It ain't moving. It's earthquake proof.
Nice.
And yeah, it was, on Saturday was 5 hours with a palm sander. My hand still hurts a little bit.
I can understand. But see, thank God for a palm sander.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That has been 4 days.
Sounds like Al would have been with the old scraper. Like,
Yep. Oh, slightly over energized.
Engineered.
Oh, wait, over engineered. Oh, I thought he was
You're
talking about Al. But yeah, no, you're right.
Slightly over engineered? Probably yes, but I based it
Solid.
off a design my wife found online. I just did my own version of it with what and my know-how that I had available.
See, that works.
I only had to ask for advice once from a friend of mine.
But you asked, and that's good too.
Yes, and I only screwed up one board or 2 pieces.
I know so many times I've done it too, where it's like I just keep pounding through because I'm going to make it work. But if I had stopped for 10 seconds and called somebody, it'd probably be done 12 hours earlier.
But this shelf is for my wife's crystal candy dishes. It's Operation Crystal's Candies. Crystals.
I get it.
And
yeah.
So it is sturdy. It ain't going anywhere. And so those crystal dishes are going to be safe.
Nice.
I just got to figure out how to put LED lighting on it.
Oh, easy. That's just stuck to the wall.
Yeah, but I'm not sure positioning, all that stuff. I got to dig into that.
You'll figure it out.
Yep. So CK Expo.
Right? The next big thing is the cosplay contest, because again, it's one of our biggest events at the event now.
I love how many people in Chatham get into the cosplay. It's great to see.
Oh, here we go. Al said, for real, no joke, I built a shed for Terry Anders' hot tub, and an interior designer said, this is built better than any house I saw. I believe it. I actually do. I know I joke, but I went to Al's house, like he's got a ring in his backyard and the stuff around it, and it's like I would trust this guy. I really would.
What are you dressing up as, James? What's your cosplay?
Yeah.
I
think he's going as a podcaster.
Oh, that's what I'm doing.
Thought you were doing the yip yip thing again.
Hey, wait, I built my own wrestling ring in steel cage. See? Totally trust him. Totally. Yeah, but this cosplay contest, $2,000 in prizes from Lens Mills and Lindy Cosplay Supplies. Every year they come on board, and they are such great sponsors for that. Linda from Lindy Cosplay Supplies actually is next to the stage and has a repair station there.
I do remember seeing that last year. Yes.
Yep. And so there's 3 categories. Well, 4 maybe: beginners, intermediate, and advanced, and possibly group, as long as there's at least 3 groups that sign up. Because if only 1 or 2 sign up, it's not really a competition.
Right.
And so there will not be that category.
Yeah, you gotta have more than 2 at least.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, it's a free, like there's no extra entry fee. You just pay to get in, and come on in. Pre-judging will be done 10 a.m. to 11:45 both days, because the contest itself is Sunday. And again, I got to stress that Sunday is the contest.
Right.
If you're coming Saturday for the contest, you'll be there a long time.
Right. Yeah.
But it starts at 1 p.m. on Sunday, just like normal, just on Sunday.
Mhm.
Yeah. And let me see. Oh, yeah. He was talking about Lens Mills and Lindy. They're fantastic helping cosplayers. There. I knew you spelled that. I knew what you're saying when you spelled it. But yeah, I can't wait to see that, because that was the reason from last year that I decided to go 2 days this year, is because when we had our cosplay contest, it was so busy.
Oh, wow, was it busy?
It got right up against the vendors, and they're like, "Ooh, this is close."
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yep.
And that, again, you love to see it.
Yep. Oh yeah. So that's why this year I took out 1 row of the booths, so made a bit more room, and kind of warned everybody there will be people there for about an hour on Sunday.
Okay.
But the rest of the weekend should be fine.
Yeah.
Now the fun part, the celebrities. Who are you looking forward? Degrassi, right?
Well, it does bring back some memories.
You actually watched it?
Yeah.
I see. I've never watched it. Pat yells at me because I've never seen it.
Never.
I am Canadian.
So am I, but I didn't watch it.
Nope. No, I watched You Can't Do That on Television, and as soon as it ended, Degrassi started. Click.
Degrassi Junior High and then Degrassi High. Just I didn't watch a lot of it, but I watched it.
At least you've seen some.
Yes.
I know. Oh, James says it's amazing that we finally have a 2-day event. Yes.
Mhm.
10 years in the making. Damn it, there's a tagline I didn't use.
I'm not sure who I'd be psyched to see. I mean, it'd be cool to see Jeanette Goldstein.
That's my.
I'm kind of
That's my
geeking out about that.
Yep. That's
I've seen the
Vasquez.
Strain
Yep.
Sisters once because they were in the movie Carrie, and when we were showing it at the theater, they came in on, I don't know if it was opening night or the Saturday night. I think they came in with their family to see it.
Okay.
To see themselves, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen them outside of that.
Oh, really? Oh, let's see. You Can't Do That on Television. My favorite show as a kid. Holy sheet.
Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah.
I don't know if it's on streaming anywhere. I doubt it.
Probably not. They don't do that.
It is Nickelodeon, so whoever owns that.
Yeah. Well, let's see. We do have the 3 people from Degrassi coming: Pat, Stacy, and Dan.
Yeah, so my daughter is so amped up.
So yeah, Joey Jeremiah, Caitlin, and Mr. Radich.
Yes, the man who shot Drake.
That's what I keep hearing. But see, that's next gen. That doesn't count.
That I never saw Next Gen.
Yeah. Jeanette Goldstein.
Yes.
Lieutenant Jeanette Vasquez.
Yes.
Wolfie's fine, son. Wolfie's just fine.
What was her character name?
Silverbat? No.
Janelle.
Janelle. That's right.
Todd and Janelle.
Janelle. John Connor's foster mom.
You couldn't get
yes.
Xander Berkeley. That was too much.
I know it was Xander's cool. Poor Xander. Didn't make it in that one. But from my favorite vampire movie ever, Near Dark, Diamondback.
Diamondback. That's
Yep. But she's also been in like Lethal Weapon 2, The Presidio, 24. Like she has been in Star Trek.
wow. Okay.
Yep.
Right.
She was in the first Next Gen movie called Generations.
I do remember that. Yes, I
Yep.
can picture her. Yes.
She was the science officer
Yes.
on bridge when not Picard, Kirk and everybody came on for that test run.
And then vanished.
Yep. Oh,
No, I
there's
don't remember
Cav.
her from that. I remember her from Titanic. She had like one line.
Yeah, just in there a little bit.
Just
Looking forward.
They're long enough to be recognized as, oh, that's her.
Yep, exactly. She's in a James Cameron movie again. Looking forward to Jeanette Goldstein. Duke Art drew a nice art card. Yes, you showed it to me in Windsor. David Jacob Duke, he drew an art card of Vasquez firing the pulse rifle. It is gorgeous. And he purchased it, so he's going to get her to sign it at CKX.
Awesome.
And James says, looking forward to meeting her. Yes. Then we also have Janice Blythe, finally able to come.
Finally,
she's
yes.
totally. And I've been chatting with her for the past week. Everything's good, so she's not sick yet. From the original Hills Have Eyes by Wes Craven. Like, we're walking way back. Sister Strain will be there. August Kiss, Canada's Scream Queen.
Yes, I got to do my homework on her.
Yep. And then Toby.
Canada's Scream Queen. I don't remember who that is.
That's August Kiss.
Yeah,
Canada's
I don't remember
Scream
who that is.
August Kiss.
Okay. I'm just going to look it up then.
No, that's the title I'm giving her. She is Canada's Scream Queen, as opposed to being a Scream Queen, like Jimmy Lee Curtis or
Right.
whatnot.
August Kiss. She looks vaguely familiar. Murderbot.
Oh.
Murder Size.
Yes. And a little movie called Painkiller, which may or may not include one of the members of the Movie Madhouse.
Painkiller.
Yep.
I don't
One of
know.
us played a certain neo-Nazi.
Oh, and hence why you've kept the hair off. Okay, got it.
Remember I told you that last summer I
yes,
went and
yes.
shot that neo-Nazi pit?
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
It's an anthology film. So
Okay.
technically we're in the film together.
Hey, it counts.
Right? And then last but definitely not least, Toby Proctor, the voice of Tuxedo Mask,
Yeah.
who was just on CFCO a couple mornings ago.
Really?
Maybe yesterday morning. I'm not sure. He actually emailed me and goes, had a great chat with Dave on the radio the other day. So I don't know what morning it was. But the cool thing there is his dad started in radio here in Chatham 63 years ago.
Really?
So it was one of his wishes to come to
Wow.
Chatham to be able to do that.
Wow. Too bad the building's not there anymore. Or at least not. It's been totally gutted from what the radio station used
You
to
can
be.
get ice cream there.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Yeah. We have our Artist Alley, of course, which we have got it stock full. Now, sadly, I have to announce our first cancellation. We were going to have Renee Witterstatter show up. And she was the editor with John Byrne on She-Hulk, and she did Exo-Man of War. Unfortunately, a medical thing came up, and she's not able to come out.
Well,
So
I wish her well.
yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I said. Get better, because she also is an agent. We booked Jeanette through her.
Okay.
So I said, well, whoever we get from you next year, you can come out then.
There you go.
So
There you go.
Andrew Thomas is coming back, the letterer behind Masquerade, but also the
Yes.
creator of one of the creators, I'll say, of Auric of the North. And the guy is insanely good, lettering, drawing, everything. He will be back out.
Yeah, Masquerade's beautiful.
Oh, it's fun too.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Alfonso Espinos from Studio Comics Press will be there. Ruth Redman is coming. She's brand new to CKX. She was a colorist for Deadpool, Storm, Constantine, Exo Man of War. Like, she has done a lot.
Wow.
And she got out of it for a bit, but she goes, you know what? I want to. And she's moved into the area. So come on back.
See if I have anything from her era. I may.
Yeah. And then we have Graham Miserak, and I hope I said your name right, Graham. He has an amazing book. It's been out for a long time called Panda or Yuki versus Panda. And the story is so simple, but it's so complex. And it's about a panda that was in a zoo, and a little girl was teasing him and bit his ear. So there's a chunk missing. So he then goes in and studies martial arts so that he can get his revenge. And there you go. The story takes off.
Okay. That stuff's cute. It's fun.
Oh, it is.
You
You
know.
should see his art too. But we also have Super Chai Studios, Scott Wojcik, James McLean, a local author, Lawrence Meredith, also a local artist and a member of the committee. Joop Joop Rocket Art, Craig Ferguson, who did the last two books, comics that we did, He was the artist on the last two.
Not the comedian and late night talk show host.
Not Craig Ferguson.
Not that one.
No,
Okay.
Craig Ferguson.
Okay.
Matt Wayne Banks, guy, he's like the second perfect attendance award. He's like 8 shows out of the 10.
I feel like I know the name. I'll probably recognize the face when I see him.
Yep, he will be there. David Jacob Duke. This man's art is insanely good. It's photorealistic art, which I just adore. Like, that's why I love Robert Bateman and things like that.
Maybe I'll commission something from him for Jeanette.
Do it. You won't be disappointed. Anton Pavic, his first book is out. CKX number 6. Comic Asylum. They're a new publishing company in Kitchener, but they publish their own book right now called something that's really good.
Called something?
I can't remember the name of the book. David Alec Knight is coming. Jared Sterling and Illustration Studio 78. He was the one who drew our issue number 2 with Sid Vicious for 2020. That never happened. Yeah.
Okay.
Sadly.
Yeah, that blip year.
Yes, the blip. So our artist alley is always cool because it's mostly like local artists and things like that. So I really dig that. Oh, I've been missing a lot here. Where is it here? Al said, my real name is Al, and I'm a kind of artist. Oh, Ali, and I'm a kind of artist. How can I share this?
I don't know what you're trying to share, dude.
Yep. And there we go. Robert's online.
Hey, Robert.
Well, people will recognize him from being killed.
Yep.
In A Long Ride Home.
Yep.
Then we also have James. Need to con Steve McGinnis to come back. Oh, I've been chatting with him. Sadly, he was booked like the last 3 years. He had already booked something by the time I asked him. So it's depressing, but I will get him here because he is so freaking good. Let me see here. I'm going to edit this so we can talk about the next one. Throw that up. That is for our online auction. And
it's online this year?
It was online last year too.
Oh, okay.
And it's so good because a week before the show, it goes live so people can start bidding.
That's right. It was an online thing. I remember, yes, I had the QR code thing.
Yep.
Yes.
So there is so much cool stuff. Now, the other thing I should mention, because it kind of goes along with this, because there is a couple of items that are just like insanely good. So what we're doing, if I can find it, let me see here. Okay, that's not it. Oh, here it is. We're also going to have a raffle because some of the items we have, we want to give more people an option to win them. So what we're doing is we're doing $5 for 10 tickets, and then you can, you put your ticket in the one you want to raffle for.
Okay. But
some of the things we have is a quilt with Baby Yoda on it. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's huge. We have a jumbo crochet jellyfish. It's freaking huge. Oh yeah, you got to see it. A lightsaber from TVX Sabers.
Oh,
those are so cool. 2 tickets to the Taylor Swift tribute at the Capitol, a monster truck RC car, and a Play-Doh set. And she didn't list it here, but I'm pretty confident in that raffle, we're also going to have, it's a 3D printed phaser from Star Trek Strange New Worlds, signed by Telly Kellogg.
Ooh, cool.
Who's Lieutenant Duke.
Cool.
Briefly. So, yeah, there's going to be 2 ways to win things like that.
Did he get red shirted?
Kinda, but in such a cool way. Oh, you got to watch the episode. Oh, it's so good.
I've been meaning to go back to that.
It's worth it. Like, I just finished season 2.
You said Strange New Worlds?
Yeah.
No, I got to get back to Discovery and then spin off that into Strange New Worlds.
Just jump to Strange New Worlds.
I know. I've heard it's great.
It's really good. It's really good.
The first season of Discovery was really strong.
The problem I find with Discovery, and it's not really a problem, but their story concept changes season to season.
Yeah.
And that messes people up.
I've seen ads for the current or the latest, whatever it is for Discovery, and it doesn't even almost look recognizable.
Yeah, like
as a Star Trek show to me.
Everything that was a story arc in season 1 wasn't in season 2, and it went in a whole different direction. Then season 3 was an even
they had
further.
pretty much wrapped up the season 1 because they got to the alternate dimension, then they got back.
And then more shit happens. Like,
Apparently,
yeah,
We're
it's
gonna-
good.
They just keep tripping into wormholes.
It changes the feel of like every different season.
it's
Or,
an
sorry,
anthology show, but they keep the same characters in the.
it kind of feels just like that. Yeah, like American Horror Story, because the stories get so different from the year before. It doesn't feel like the same show.
Like Sons of Anarchy when they went to Ireland.
Mm,
It felt different.
That was different, yeah.
it was, but not like this. Like,
And then there's some people out there that didn't even see it.
It's like-
and they said they were fans of the show and didn't even watch that season.
I know, right? How could you miss a whole season? Wink, wink. Oh, we got a comment here. Oh, never mind. He figured it out. Oh, good, Al, because I actually forgot. I read that and I forgot what you were trying to share. I'm so sorry. Season 1 is about her mutinizing, or so to speak, and then getting stuck on a ship and the captain trusting her, and they did what they did. But then the second season is about a brand new light drive system and how it functions with this plant life. Like it's just such a huge switch. I like it, but I can feel the unease that people have with it. That's what I'll leave it.
Okay, I might have to read up on that light drive, and you said powered by plant life or something, because that seems like they're stealing from an old anime concept.
Oh,
from Robotech.
Well, there are no new ideas,
I know.
buddy. Let me see. We also have our Defenders Realm, our Kids Zone,
which is always a zoo.
Yes, it's run by Sylvia Ward of EA Parties, and man, does she bring it! Like literally. I'm going to move this over here so you guys can see it. Where is the Defenders Realm stuff? Because she has got so much stuff going on. Saturday is Star Wars Day. Galaxy theme, lights, a scavenger hunt, light sword crafts, super galactic characters, and a galaxy background for photos. But the events she has scheduled are Star Wars trivia, kids costume contest, get warrior training with lightsabers and stuff. Make sure to bring your own light sword for that. Story time with a super galactic character, and then Star Wars trivia again. Sunday is video game day. So they have a video game themed scavenger hunt, a piranha plant craft, which looks cool, video game background and characters, the same things based on video. So video game trivia for Nintendo, princesses there to learn a new dance, story time with video game characters, and more video game trivia. And that's all day, Saturday and Sunday.
Wow.
Kid Zone is rocking. Plus, with the kids cosplay contest, normally one vendors that we work with, Rule 3D, they 3D print the trophies for us. Last year it was Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, right? Bronze, gold, and silver. And this year they printed 2 sets because we have a cosplay contest Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
So the Saturday awards are Grogu in gold, silver, and bronze. And the Sunday trophies are Stitch in gold, silver, and bronze.
Oh, cool.
Yep. They do look so cool. I wish I could win one. Oh, Al says, if you want real warrior training, I'll bring the Ultimate Warrior. That would be ultimate training.
We couldn't handle that, Al.
I don't think anybody can handle that. Now we're into the games room. And there is so much going on in there. Chris and Eric they kind of sat down and said, let's fill it.
I'm curious as to what a One Piece tournament is.
It's a card game based on the anime.
I had no idea that there was a card game based on One Piece.
I think it just came out.
Well,
the concept of that, though, what I know of One Piece scares me.
Do you know what Lorcana is?
Vaguely.
Yes, yeah, I just learned about it recently, but it's a Disney card game.
Yeah, I've heard of that one. I've seen images, but I had no idea that there was a One Piece card game. My nephew is a massive One Piece fan. He has been going through the entire show. It's been going for 30 years. It's overall, I think he said over 1,100, almost 1,200 episodes.
Holy smokes.
And he was over 1,000 the last time he mentioned it. And that was like a week ago. So he has been going through the entire saga of One Piece. I watched one 60-episode segment that was like 1/3 of the way through.
Ay, Chihuahua.
And at that point, there were so many characters. It was hard. It was hard to really follow what all these different characters, who they were, what side they were on. But by the end of it, I had a good handle on it, and I was starting to get invested.
Oh man. See, I do want to watch them, but that stuff scares me with the amount of content.
The
so
thing is, though, one episode playtime on, like, I think it was Crunchyroll that I was watching on, is 24 minutes, but there's a lot of the theme. There's a recap segment. There's actually only like 12 minutes of content.
Okay, maybe I'll.
So there's a lot of skip.
I can do that. So yeah, there's going to be tournaments for a bunch of stuff: Yu-Gi-Oh, Lorcana, Magic, Digimon, One Piece. So tons there. You can check the website and they'll tell you the days.
No, keep going because I think it's probably the bottom one that I have a question about.
Oh, good. Goes will be there. Game on Entertainment Services running.
I'm not going to say anything.
Are you mad at Aaron too?
No, I'm not mad. It's not at him. I'm mad, but not at him.
Oh, see, I'm mad at him, so I think everybody is.
Okay.
Why are you mad?
Because I still have not gotten into the cockpit of an X-Wing.
You can do it this year.
Every year they say that, and every year I don't get the chance to.
You got 2 days to do it now.
That's true.
And now be careful, because what you want to do and why you're mad you haven't done it is why I hate him.
Okay.
Because I got into the cockpit of that X-Wing.
Okay.
And I spent 3 years trying to find a PSVR system to hook to mine. So that's why I hate him.
See, my nephew has one.
Oh, see, you're golden then. I've got it now,
nephew,
so I don't hate him now.
I believe my nephew has a 5 with the VR.
Oh, cool.
So
see, then you got to try it this weekend or next weekend. Okay.
I've been trying for the last 3 years at least.
We'll make sure you do, because I know he's going to do a duck hunt tournament too.
Oh,
dude, all those video games.
Yeah. Duck hunt was my jam.
I can see James. He's looking up hints and tricks on duck hunt.
No, I'm just looking at what Magic they're playing.
Oh, are you in the website?
Yeah, he plays Magic.
I play Magic, and that's where the list ends.
Here we go. It says Magic the Gathering 1K Pioneer RCQ.
I don't know what that means. Pioneer is a format, but I don't know what the 1K, 1,000 something, or is that like a prize?
Well, the next one on Sunday says MTG 2HG.
CEDH is competitive EDH. That's Commander.
Okay.
But I don't know what the 2HG means.
Nope.
Someone's going to be calling Chris later. Don't lie. Don't be mad, guys. All we need is love. And that's right. Now that I have my PSVR, I do love him again. I'm back to being okay. We also have Jurassic Adventure Kids area.
Take a screenshot.
All I know is this gentleman that comes every year. He usually does the Harry Potter area, but he does that. I got this. It's like a floor is lava kind of thing. It's all about Jurassic Park. It's like, dude, bring it.
Okay.
So that is set up in the games room. We have Joe Arena in there again. He's going to be showing how to play Score 44 as well as the other thing. And Tempest War demo.
Is this that has Matty D from Time Well Wasted? Okay, because I saw him like an hour before we did this.
Yep.
And he mentioned that he was going to be talking to you about it. He was doing a game demo.
Yep. Matty D and Jeff O'Rourke, they will both be there with this game, which kicks ass.
Yeah.
I've played it a couple times with them, and then we took it over to the GME and played it with Chris. And it is insanely good. Like,
okay.
When they showed me their rough game and we played a little bit, I was surprised. Like, it's so fluid. It's got a Catan feel, but it's also turn-based war. And it's on a little planet. You got to gather the little gems and build your stuff. But a game is about an hour.
Okay.
You know, ours, the first one took about an hour and 20 minutes. But again, as I was playing with them,
explaining.
they were explaining and talking lore and everything. So I think you could honestly play a game in about 45 minutes.
Okay.
And I want to play more games.
I'm curious. I'd like to see it. Maddie and I, we used to work together at Home Depot.
Oh, I'm sorry, Maddie. I meant Jason.
You don't know Maddie.
I meant Jason.
You don't know Maddie like I know Maddie. And I don't know Maddie like Time Well Wasted Maddie. I know Home Depot Maddie.
Okay.
And to know where Home Depot Maddie started, and then he goes to Time Well Wasted. Okay, he's an interesting dude to work with.
No doubt.
He keeps you on your toes, and you don't know what's going to come out of his mouth.
Steve.
So yeah, you gotta. I'm curious to see what comes out of that guy's head.
Well,
so he's made a game. I
Yep.
want to see this.
Yep. They're working on another one. They had hoped to have at CKX, but it's just not fleshed out enough.
Okay.
So, Dr. Stevel is here. Hello, Doctor.
Hello, Doctor.
Oh, here we go.
Doctor.
Marcel says 2HD is two-headed giant. It's a variant. 4 players from 2 teams of 2 face off against each other.
I have heard of that.
Two-headed giant. Okay.
Yes.
Well, what's the 1K?
1,000.
Well, yeah, I know what that means. What does that mean in terms of Pioneer?
You get $1,000.
Hello, Marcel.
No, I don't know what that means. I shouldn't say that. Yep.
Thank you for answering the question, Marcel. What's the other one?
Yes. I have my X-Men board game. I should bring it in. Oh, do it, because I want to play. I am curious what that is now.
Yeah.
And then finally, we are introducing a brand new card game. We had CKX, Pros with Cons before, and Pros with Cons actually is going to be launching the Kickstarter that weekend. Eric Shaw from Your TV is a really great guy. He helped me film the Kickstarter video, which I think we're going to throw up on the Pros with Cons page. But Chris and James Campbell sat down and created this little game.
We played it at game night.
Yeah, we played it at game night. We used the test decks.
Yes.
And now it'll be out there into the world. CK Explode.
Yeah.
There's only 9 cards in the deck.
It's fun. It's
1 rule card. Quick. And then there are about 10 character cards, which will be part of a scavenger hunt that day.
Yeah.
So you will have to wander around. Wait a minute. We have a certain Harley Quinzel here. You guys should try to get Ned Luke next time from GTA 5 for the next CK Expo. Interesting, Harley. Are you the same Harley that hangs out with a guy in white and green paint?
Because, yeah, we got to take advice from them with a grain of salt. I think.
Exactly. Is he still living?
A grain of something.
Is he still living? That's what I should ask right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely get a hold of me because I'd love to. I don't know the name.
Oh, the last I heard, she did get away from that guy.
Oh, that's true too. There's a whole movie on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get. Holy crap! I don't know if we're gonna get through this list. Oh no, we're actually near the end. Oh, she's not that one.
Okay.
So no Joker. See, yep, we're
mistaken
right.
Identity. Just checking.
Yep,
just checking.
The main stage, and this is where a lot of stuff is going to happen. Let me see.
And coming to the main stage.
Oh wait, not that stage. Let me see. The majority of the stuff on our main stage is going to be Q&As or cosplay contests. So starting at 11 o'clock on Saturday, Kate and Chris Strain will be on there talking about their career, hosted by Todd Galanis. Then noon, Toby Proctor, all the Sailor Moon. And did you know that there was a Police Academy cartoon?
Yes.
No. Did you know that there was a Star Trek cartoon?
Yes. I see that. But in this Police Academy cartoon, Toby Proctor does the voice of Tackleberry.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
So yeah.
Cool.
So
I know I watched that.
Eric Shaw is going to be doing the interview for him there.
Nice.
Then at about 10 to 1, we're going to do what we call our CKX family photo up in the crane. And
Nice.
our photographer for the weekend, he's taken our photo ops, Josiah Dockrell. He is going to get up in that lift and take a huge picture so we can update our banners and everything.
Nice.
1 o'clock, Authors Conference, hosted by
Me.
yours truly. A lot of local authors coming up and talking about. I found out Joe Arena wants to jump in there too.
Okay.
Because yeah, he does have a book series as well.
Okay.
We're gonna be doing that right after that's done. We're gonna have a quick awards ceremony. What? Wait a minute, Steve. I don't think you're entirely accurate. Toby Proctor also played Tackleberry in the live action TV series. Oh wait, live action TV series?
No.
Was there such a thing? Oh, I gotta look that up now.
I believe there was. It didn't last long. But
I was unaware of that.
We will look that up. At about 1:45-ish, there's going to be a quick awards ceremony. We have 2 really cool awards we need to give out.
okay.
We're not letting anybody know who they are yet.
All right.
But I've already spoken to the 501st to have an honor guard there.
Oh, cool.
Yep. So we will be presenting them with these little awards. Right after that, 2:00, we will have Jeanette Goldstein up on stage. Okay, it says, yes, he did. I interviewed him on the subject.
Oh, cool.
You can write more than 3 words in a sentence there, dude. I'm just letting you know.
It's not limited like Twitter used
Right?
to be, you know. Like,
3:00, a Degrassi reunion. We're going to have the 3 of them up on stage talking
Yeah.
Degrassi shenanigans.
I'm sure my daughter is going to be in there somewhere.
Yep. And then 4:00, the man himself, the wrestling chameleon, Al Ruddick, will be running a wrestling trivia contest. Yeah. We're gonna
Bring it, Al.
We're gonna test your skills, Jason.
I know wrestling.
Mhm.
Well, you know what? Never mind. I take that back. I know wrestling up to about 10 years ago, and then it really gets spotty because I fell off a lot.
Yep.
There's a lot of the, like, especially the last, I want to say specifically 5 to 7 years of the WWE. I really don't know a whole lot.
You hear that, Al? Pick some good questions in the last 5 years. Let me see. This is Sunday. We're on now. 11:00. August Kiss is going to be there.
Yeah. And I was with me.
Yep. So now you know some trivia you can ask her about. Janice Blythe will be on there at noon, talking with Todd Galanis again about everything she's done. She was on Barnaby Jones.
Really?
That was like the show for a long time.
I was aware of it, but I was too young for it. It definitely was not one that I watched.
Okay. Oh, Steve is bound and meant to prove himself. Look at that. He's got a link here. It says at the 2-minute mark.
All right. We accept. We got it.
Yep. Okay. I guess we have to believe him now. At 1:00 will be the CKX cosplay contest. And that is hosted by the Messiah Complex Cosplay. And then around the 12:30 mark, we always say around because once they wrap up, there's about 10 minutes to set up, and then there will be a Q&A from Linda from Lindy Cosplay Supplies, along with did I have okay, I got their names. River Pfaff and Chantel Wiggle, both heavy in the cosplay community, and they're going to talk about the love of cosplay, why people get into it, why they stay with it, things like that. You never believe me. I don't believe that. I will take over this con and you will obey me. Now we're getting the doctor. So yeah, and then at 3:30 is the cosplay awards, and that's when we wrap up the main stage.
Yep.
So
that is CK Expo 2024.
No, we got 3 other things to talk about.
No, that's the end of the event.
Oh, like the main stage.
Yes. Well, no, the whole 3:30. And then 4:00. No, 5:00.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking 4:00 for some reason.
But in our vendor area, we will have over 100 different booths.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, it is exactly 100.
And how many new ones? How many fresh faces?
Oh, I'd say at least a third of them.
Yeah, good.
Nice. Yeah,
nice.
Shuffle it up a little bit.
Oh, exactly.
Although I am on a hunt for a specific Funko Pop again.
Oh, what's that?
I need Chucky Finster from Rugrats. It's not. I think it's 1207 is the number. He is hard to find.
It's because it's Rugrats.
I found all the other ones locally, like randomly. I found Angelica and Susie Carmichael like together at a clearance thing on Christmas.
Oh, nice.
And then I went to the local shops around here and I found Tommy and Chase Tommy. So paid a premium for that.
I ended up purging all of my pops save for one.
So the only one I need for that collection, but this is for my daughter. Rugrats was like huge for her.
Oh, okay.
So I got her all those for Christmas, but I can't find Chucky. I can find them online, but it's a lot. Like I'm hunting. So when I get there, I'm searching. You'll get it.
Really quick, we have 4 photo ops Saturday only. Toby Proctor, Jeanette Goldstein.
We're being invaded.
Oh, what's going on here?
Don't do it.
Oh dear. Wait a minute. Why is there a shark on your head?
If I can't get a shark with a freaking laser on my head, I'm gonna put a shark on my own head. Okay, there we go.
Got you there.
Yep. It says shark with a frickin' laser on his head. We got a frickin' shark on his head. I see what's up. Okay. So you think you're going to take over the con? Is that what you're saying?
I will. I'm gonna make your con great again.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Whoa. Oh. I will. Let me tell you.
James is looking for Dark Crystal Funkos. Had to throw that in there.
Dark Crystal Funkos?
Yeah.
It's been too long for Dark Crystal for me.
You know what? While we have this gentleman on here, we should talk about the Stevening 4.
The Stevening.
Yep. That amazing after party hosted by, well, this guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that great again as well.
Everything's gonna be great.
Fantastic, huge, gonna be bigly.
Big
No more
big.
comedians that Rob brings in.
I don't know if you've ever seen the is it Benedetti's? What's the
Barnetti's.
Barnetti's Arcade. You can't make it huge. It is not a huge space.
Oh, look at that. He looks just like him.
Yep.
This will be
I
my
prefer that
hosting outfit. What do you think?
I prefer that version.
Right?
All right, well, we're gonna be cool. We're gonna dance and we're gonna pop a cap in your ass and all that shit. Yeah.
Interesting.
Please do show up in
We're
that
gonna-
outfit for the
Okay.
Stevening.
You want me to show up in this?
I want
Stevening?
Gangster Steve-O, yes.
All right, Gangster Steve will be there because of you.
All right, okay.
Jason.
I want Gangster Steve-O.
Oh, man.
And I'm also going to reveal a brand new cosplay inspired by the one and only Toby Proctor.
Ooh.
I will reveal it Saturday when we see him.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Well,
Well, our Stevening that night, it's going to be from 8 till midnight, Saturday night, April 27th. It's $15 a ticket. With that, there are 4 hours of arcade play of all their games.
so
There-
is it free play or
Yep.
like, whoa?
Hey,
Yeah. You
So how am I
walk in,
supposed to host when I'm playing, Donkey Kong?
this is going to be the fun part.
learn to multitask and bring a headset.
It'll be, where's Steve-O? Where's Steve-O?
You should bring a headset. Bring a headset, Mike, and just wander.
Oh, there
We're
you
gonna have a bunch
go.
of trivia, right?
That's the next thing. Yeah, 5 rounds of trivia. Right. Oh, James said, are there tickets still available for Saturday night? There should be. You can get them online at the CK Expo website, ckexpo.ca. There are only 80 tickets available because it's a very limited space. So only 80 tickets. So if you want them, I would grab them right away.
I
And
better get mine. I still
there's
haven't
Al.
got mine.
about time you showed up.
Yeah, about time you showed up. Yeah, yes, that's right.
But yes.
Wrestling chameleon, my buttocks. Yeah.
Oh, he said, you are a donkey, Mr. Kong.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, 4 hours of arcade games. So we'll have to track down Dr.
Your
Steve.
Macho Man is just like the real one, dead.
Ooh, too soon, buddy.
Again,
too soon.
it's not a big space. It won't be hard to find them.
Oh, yeah.
That's what she said.
There's 5 rounds of trivia for some wicked prizes. We have prizes from GME, from Cineplex, from CKX, and from your TV. You have a chance to win an Alexa.
Ooh,
What sort of
Alexa.
trivia?
Trivial trivia.
probably.
So are there going to be prizes for
or-
each round, or is it going to be a total points from all 5 rounds?
There will be prizes for each round. Yeah, I
Okay.
guess that I should specify that. Marcel said, also that item I donated for the auction. I'm assuming not all items are listed yet. Having a look and I don't see it. Yeah, they're still being added. Yes, they absolutely are. Now, boys. Wish I could be there. It's going to be awesome. Oh, it is, because we're not done talking yet. There is 4 hours of arcade games, 5 rounds of trivia to win prizes, and then live music from Nick Wigchernink. I always say his last name wrong, and I apologize, Nick. And Laura Gagnon. She is coming to be there to play live. So we've got a lot going on that night.
I better get my ticket.
And of course, the dog.
So when they play the music, Are they going to be interrupting us while we're playing Donkey Kong and the wrestling thing, or is that a different
Yep.
room? Or
Completely.
How's that work?
Oh no, they'll be right there. Well, I will stress this. Weather dependent, it might be on the patio. But
Oh, okay.
if it's not weather, like not good weather, boom, we'll be back.
I
We'll
didn't
be
realize
inside.
they still had the patio.
Oh
Now
yeah.
you say that the trivia, is that going to be each individual person or groups of people?
Groups of 5.
Groups of 5.
So try and
So-
put your group together. If not, we'll make sure we get you in a group of 5.
That's right. And if you don't find anyone, then you're going to be put with the special people.
Him.
I will have the answers to at least one of the rounds. So yeah.
Al says we will see next pay-per-view. Remember, you thumbed me last time, Steve. My turn next.
Thumped them.
Oh, thumped. Oh, good. I was
That's a
wondering
P,
about
that's a
thumbing.
P, not a
No.
P. That's a P, not a B.
What did thumbing mean?
I don't know.
Marcel said, I have tickets for CK Expo. Yes, I was the first to buy again 3 years in a row. Yeah, he was. We got a table there too. Can't wait. And LOL, I'm excited at trivia.
Excellent.
Oh.
You really need to slow
Oh
down.
my God, I do.
You're moving too quick.
I am. Why do you have a chicken? Dude, if you start choking that thing, I'm turning off your camera.
Have you seen those videos where they're making songs out of rubber chickens?
Yes.
Like Black Sabbath?
That's scary. Okay, 2 more real quick things we'll get into. We have 2 incredible vehicles coming. The Supernatural Impala is coming back.
It just has a permanent spot there.
It does. It does. And
Are you still going to have people that want to see it? They've seen it for like 18 years now.
right? But it does better every time it comes back. It blows my mind. It defies the logic that I think should be happening, right?
Yeah, I believe I talked to Brian. He says he's going to add human sacrifices this year.
Marcel said so many wrong things come to mind, and you are what you play with.
I
I'm
will
Elvis.
say I'm a little disappointed no Dadpool this year.
I know that was a wicked car,
Dadpool was
Wasn't it?
great.
but we do have another iconic vehicle coming,
Yes.
and it's got a Canadian twist.
Oh,
It is the General Lee,
okay.
but it is the Canadian General Lee.
Oh, they changed the flag on top.
The flag is there.
Okay.
The stars are maple leaves.
Okay.
Yes.
right.
So,
Really?
yep.
Okay.
So we
Alright.
can't be offended?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, you can. You offended everything. So yeah, go for it.
It's true.
Generally, it's close. You know what? I just got to get a picture.
Oh, no kidding. I love that thing. I don't know how many times I sat as a kid just watching the Dukes of Hazzard and them
Yep.
breaking cars left, right, and center.
Keep going.
No, we want to watch you fight with your cock.
Yeah, the General Lee's coming to CK Expo this
Yeah,
year.
right. And last but definitely not least, we have some special guests coming. As always, we have the 501st that are going to be there.
Yes.
Those guys are so good.
I'm just fascinated because they all make it themselves, right?
Yep.
So that's fascinating.
Yeah. Oh, Marcel says, how about take it for a spin? If we could, trust me, I would be there. We have D&D mascots coming. They will be going around, and I know they're bringing different ones. I think Mickey and Minnie are going to make an appearance.
Okay.
I think Stitch is going to make an appearance.
Ooh.
So yeah, I'm excited for them to be there. And then lastly, we've been talking about him. Al Ruddick, the wrestling chameleon, is going to be there.
Who?
The wrestling chameleon, Al Ruddick.
Wrestling comedian?
Yeah, sure. Comedian.
Oh, you can't see him,
Comedian. There we go. And just to finish off real quick, these are our sponsors. Every year, whether monetarily or in kind, these are the people that make this show what it is. Chatham Honda, like they jumped on last year and they have helped this show so much. So they'll be there. The John D. Bradley Center, the Boys and Girl Club, they're a new sponsor, like our new charity this year.
Okay.
The new GME, the Movie Madhouse podcast. Go figure, right?
Yeah.
Because we got the podcast lounge sitting right there. Come chat with Jason and James because
I'm going to try and pull more people in this year.
do it. You should do it.
Just get some general talks.
JX3 Media Productions,
Ooh,
St. Clair College.
St. Clair Collage.
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 Yes.
Wow.
Me
There's a lot of
and
those.
English language do not get along. But yes, they are a sponsor this year. EA Parties, they sponsored Defenders Realm. Great. Sylvie's amazing. Studio Comics Press, Planet Print. If it's printed, it's by them. So when you look around at signs and pamphlets and flyers and
They did it all.
yep. Lindy Cosplay Supplies and Lens Mills, JB Productions. You will see him floating around all day to do the highlight reel, and he also put together the commercials that we've recently aired. Chris McLeod Realty. Didn't know he did that, did you?
Nope.
Yes. So Chris, I talked to him a lot, and he's like, I want to help out. So he jumped in on board too.
Cool.
Eric Shaw from Your TV.
What is Your TV?
It's
Used to be, it's the local cable access.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
It used to be the Kojiko station, but it's
Right.
just Your TV now.
Oh,
My TV, your TV.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's local cable
The
access.
doctor gets it. Burke Equipment Rental, they supply the lift to get us in the air.
We're gonna have it this year. You missed
oh,
it
yeah.
last time.
Obviously, you were listening to the whole show tonight, right?
No,
No, I see how that is.
I
Okay.
got here late.
Comfort Inn, Display FX. They're going to be doing our t-shirts. Constantino. Oh, look at this. Marcel's thinking. Constantino's Pizza and Wings. Yes. They're also JX3's unofficial sponsor because anytime we wrap, we usually go to them for our wrap party food.
Good
Yeah.
stuff.
It
One
is
of my,
so
one of our
good.
favorites. We jump between a couple.
I never.
I like them for the wings, especially.
I
They're my
am
favorite wings.
So loyal, it's sickening. Tony's One Stop Music Shop. They supply the sound equipment not only on stages, in the film and panel room, and for the podcast lounge. Public safety services, Real Canadian Superstore, and definitely last but not least, Ruby's for the amazing trophies for the CKX cosplay contest and the 2 special awards we're giving out.
Nice.
So that is CKX 2024, and well, this guy.
And that guy.
Ooh, really cool stuff on the auction site.
Right? I haven't looked at it yet.
I haven't looked at it yet either. I keep forgetting it was online. Like I forgot that's how it went last year.
And I don't know if you were listening then, Steve, but we're doing a raffle as well for certain items because there's a giant quilt with Grogu on it that's going into the auction. Great. Now I
But
got
it'll be part of the raffle.
or raffle. Sorry. Yes. $5 for 10 tickets. It's that kind of raffle where they'll have the bins so you can just drop them in front.
Well, that's cool.
A jumbo crochet jellyfish, a lightsaber from TVX Sabers,
I want to see this jellyfish. I'm so curious.
2 tickets to the Taylor Swift tribute at the Capitol, a monster truck remote control car, and a Play-Doh set. And you get to pick what your tickets go towards. So, and I guess I was talking with Holly from there. I think we're also putting the 3D printed Star Trek Strange New Worlds phaser signed by Teddy Kellogg in the raffle.
Ah,
Yes.
that's cool.
Oh, dude, no, we want to make money. Raffle
Steve off. Yes. A date with the doctor.
No, we're gonna have to pay people to take them.
And Marcel says, I have a sweet item I donated. D&D fans will fight over it.
Oh,
Fight.
Yeah.
I like fights. Way
It
to
is
go,
a
Marcel.
really cool model.
I'll have to check it
Yes. It's funny because he sent me the picture and I go, that's wicked. I'm picturing this big shoebox type thing, right? I get to the store and it's this box this big and I'm going, what? But I open it up and it's so detailed. Like it's so
out. There are
good.
some pretty amazing D&D minis and whatnot out there. So
Yeah.
Ooh, the
Oh.
Dr. Steve collection looks amazing.
Oh, it's rare too. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he donated some stuff. Like
Okay.
I can't even begin to tell you.
Take a look.
But that's it. If you got any questions, get a hold of us. info@ckexpo.ca or chat with us or
Yep.
whatever.
Chris,
So we can
yeah,
start
me and
sharing
you-
these things on our pages for everybody.
Oh, absolutely. What? Oh, James is sucking up. The doctor is cool to hang out with.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, Marcel's sucking up too.
What-
Absolutely.
What's the answer?
I
Well, they wanna
told
get
you I'd
the-
make this podcast great again.
They want to get the answers to the trivia.
Oh, that's what
contest.
they're aiming for.
Yeah, that's why they're buddying up to him.
So this is how Marcel gets
whatever works.
excellent at trivia.
See?
Sucks up to Steve. I see.
Yep.
You got to do what you got to do to make friends, man.
All right. I guess that's it.
And then game night next week.
Yes. So next Tuesday we'll be at the Jimmy just playing games and chatting CKX. We're ready to the lead up. And then it's CKX.
Yeah.
Wow. And then what happens after CKX when it's done? You just get a week
Hibernate.
off or something?
Hibernate. No, dude, then we get ready for Shock Stock.
You're going to Shock Stock. Sweet.
Always go to Shock Stock. Now that they're not on the same weekend, yes, every year I can go. Absolutely.
And I believe I've got a new costume to unveil at Shock Stock as well.
Oh, that's a scary thought.
Yep.
It is.
That's a completely
scary, but
different
it's
type of
not.
con. So
Mm.
that is a very different type of con. So I don't know what. I'm kind of afraid of what he.
How about no?
That's fitting, right? All righty.
He'll unveil something like average height Jason Voorhees.
Yes, there we go.
Wow. Thank you for calling me average height.
I see a whole line of figures in the future. Doesn't cost much to make because there's not much material.
Actually, we're filming a photo shoot, and a friend of ours that we both know, all of us know, he's setting up the floor as lava. He dressed up as Jason Voorhees for a photo shoot, and we know he's not the tallest person. So unless the camera's at a low angle, it's
If he can do it, you can do it.
he looks great in a cornfield, but when you're just standing next to him or staying next to a regular sized human, he was like,
Bring out
that's
the
so
apple crate.
terrifying.
Yep.
You're gonna have to go Hobbit magic on him here.
Yep. Perspective. That's what it
It's
is.
like quasi scary.
Get the camera low.
Hey, it works for Tom Cruise.
Yeah, see?
Right? That works for
Alrighty.
Robert too. Look at him.
This is why it's just a head on the screen.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Modak.
Well, Doctor, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah,
Yes.
thanks, Steve.
And I
Oh,
guess
wow, you didn't sound sincere, but that's okay. I get
No.
it. I'm putting you on my list.
Oh.
Homunculus. Homunculus.
Homunculus?
Homunculus?
Homunculus. Homo-onculus.
Homunculus.
Homunculus.
I know what a homunculus is. I just don't
What?
know why he threw that out there.
What is a homunculus?
It's like a small humanoid form, like a.
Oh, I know why he threw that out there then.
Oh. Ah, okay.
Yes.
The guy up there. That guy right there. The Spider-Man shit.
Oh, this is fun.
It's like a shell
Oh,
game.
shit.
All righty. For
Okay.
another week at the Movie Madhouse, I'm Rob.
I'm James.
I'm Jason.
And
And I'm Dr. Stevel.
we'll see you all later.
Bye.
Toodles.
Shut up! It's a man!